Hey guys, it's Ben the Coin Geek at Old Pueblo Coin, and I had, when I was in Long Beach, bought a big group of dollars that were all in these NCI holders, and I thought they were just kind of fun. And they're all really brilliant uncirculated coins, but also they were all graded 65. So, there is that, I guess. Now, I did buy them mostly as 63s, so we thought let's just have some fun with these guys and see where the grading guides take us next on this journey here. 79S. So they were all 79S's, 80S's, 81 and 82S's, and really nice coins actually. I was really pleased with them in general, and I thought some of these coins will turn out to be 65s. But bear in mind the 79, 80, 81 Morgan silver dollar area is the most conservatively or strictly graded because they come so nice. And this was no exception. Once again, I'm going to go right into my arguments for a split grade on a coin here that they called an MS63, which this actually I think was one of my favorite coins in the group. So, already I feel a little slighted, but my emotions don't matter. This reverse of this coin is stunning and just lovely. The obverse, it has some contact marks, but I'm still surprised this one's not at least a 4. I mean, really, if there's anything that I did wrong here is I chose to not do anything to the coin, because I kind of feel like there's some marks, some grayness over here that actually distracts from the overall quality of the coin. But the coin's really nice. Lovely on that coin. This 79S, once again, I think they were definitely a little harsher on these than I thought they had to be, because honestly, I thought a lot of these should come back. At least 4s. This is a 3, but also another coin that I think could very easily be a 4. And now I'm showing these. They'll all be available for sale, but I'm going to identify them by serial number here, I think. Is that what I'm doing here? Yeah, okay, this says 1 on it, so, the other one was 2. I'm not going in order, I'm just saying that people are going to say, I want that second one that was in the video, and then we're going to have to remember which one was which. The first coin was 02, the second coin is 01. Who's going in order? Give me an 03 here. So next up, we got another one that was graded 65. And, this one is a hair nicer, I think, than the other one. Super clean cheek. So now that I've already sent these in, somebody, I want you to buy these from me and crack them and send them in and get them graded 1 grade higher, please. Just the whole group. Just go ahead. Let's do your own experiment. MS64. This is number 3. Yeah, I mean, this is a much cleaner look to it. I mean, it's definitely a grade nicer than the other ones. I will say that eye appeal wise, that second coin has a reverse that has like a really cool look to it. Has a little bit of a PL and a little bit of a cameo even. So those are your 79S's. Let's move on to our 80S's. We had a couple 80S's. Once again, this is a coin that was really a high grade coin. And I don't mean just because they called it a 3, I mean a 5. NGC called it a 4. Once again, I think just showing how tough they are on 79, 80, and 81 and 82S Morgans. Super satiny field on this guy. And they all had kind of a fun little tone to them. Super brilliant. So the reason they're more conservative on certain coins than others, there's a couple things, but I actually am duplicitous. I go back and forth on this. They grade them based on a curve, basically. So in other words, compared to the rest of the ADSs out there, how does it look? And I just think that these coins are really pretty attractive. So this was numero 5. And I think I had one more ADS here. I think I like the other coin better by a technical detail grade for the obverse. Although this one might have a more clear look to it, a better look to it overall. But a lot of these coins had that kind of PL finish to it. I mean, I just couldn't not buy the group. They were just very, very attractive coins. And really, it's almost like I want all my coins to look this way. Number 4. The the 5th coin is 4, and the 4th coin was 5. Everyone's making notes at home. But you know, I do kind of go through coins like these, and I think that's what I want. That's what I want my all my coins to look like. Especially a lot of those 79s and 80s. Now 81s, a lot of these have this super high gloss to them, super high sheen. Really clean everything on this coin. I think generally on these coins as they came back, calling any of them a 63, I kind of felt a little bit jaded, jilted. Is jilted the term? Come on, where's my linguist at? 007 on this guy. Yeah, I just the threes seem a little bit tough to me on some of these guys. Here's another 81S, number 6 on the label here. Once again, you know, this coin has really a superior cheek, and so that's one of the things that I'm getting at on these coins is when you have a cheek that's that clean, that really helps or should help the grade of the coin. This one has a little bit more contact over here in this right field. There's some contact marks that you didn't see on some of the other coins. Common area to get some pretty big contact marks over there behind Liberty's head. But once again, lovely coin. MS64 on that one. And we've got a couple of our 82S's. Oh, by the way, I've got some other open box stuff here that is not, we got a couple bonus coins that are not of this ilk. Really high grade also. Really high eye appeal. But, you know, never fall in love with a pretty face, guys. That's the lesson, right? Number 9 on the old holder there. MS64. And, you know, when you get into it, it's like some of these, sometimes you don't even want to have to buy for the technical grade. You buy for the eye appeal on a coin. Here's one that actually came back at 65. And it may not be my favorite coin in the group. Let me get some of the stuff off the holder there. You know, it's got the big, you know, once again, this has the really clean field to it and cheek and everything. You know, but there's coins that I preferred for eye appeal that came back a point lower. You know, it's buying the coin, not the holder, right? It's such a hard thing to do. It really is. Because the majority of people, they're going to go and look at, well, this one's the 5, so I'm going to buy the 5. If you want to play the game to get the highest grade you can, this is the only coin in the group that you would consider. And so, but if you don't want to play by their rules, if you want to play by your own rules, then, you know, there's a couple of those 63s that's the coin you buy. All right, next up, I need some help from my error friends. This nickel sent in for a customer, actually. We sent this in as a grease-filled die. And we've had grease-filled dies that look like this. So a grease-filled die is when you've got a lot of grease in the machine. When the coin is getting struck, it fills up, and as the die gets hit, the die hits the planchet, the grease takes over the coin. So they are calling this coin, they didn't encapsulate it, obviously. They're saying that it was damaged to resemble an error. And so what I'm looking at here is I'm looking at the edge and trying to discern just exactly what is going on here. This is the duplicitous show for me. I'm of two minds again. I think I see some stuff here where you could say, okay, well maybe this was made to look like an error, but I've had a lot of grease-filled dies that look just like this that got encapsulated. So I'm just really on the fence right now. And I think one of the things that's getting to me here is the rim, and I'm trying to understand, you see the metal flow? You can see where it looks like the metal flowed over the edge. So is that post mintage, you know, after the coin was produced, metal flowed because it's damaged? Or literally, is that the liquid flow of the grease that went up the edge of the die onto the planchet? I really am imploring some of you error experts to tell me your thoughts on this coin. I'm kind of the mind that we should send it off to PCGS and see what they say. But it's not my coin, and not my decision to make. Here is a very cool Woods Hibernia Colonial piece, and this piece, you know, if you get your red book out, you'll get a chance to look at some of these type of issues here. Looked like a British coin for a reason, 1723. VF35 brown, really neat piece. Lovely, actually, I think. Just a lovely, lovely example. I think those trade for probably about 200 to 250 in that grade. Last but not least, you'll see, you know, this is the Wisconsin coin because it's got that mound of cheese curds over there on the right. 4th day of July, Anno Domini 1836. Let's go. So those of you who don't know, I sign off sometimes Anno Domini. But 1836 to 1936. This coin we had priced in our showcase as an MS65, as a raw coin. And we do have a lot of raw coins that we're starting to put some of them up on the website. But, you know, you send them in. I like the original toning to this. It actually came back the same grade we had it graded. So all of you put that in your minds that happens. That's a thing. I've always kind of liked this design, actually. First of all, you've got to make friends with the badger because the badger's your friend. But also just the luster on these and the use of open space, and then the way, you know, I'm not much of a font guy, right? Like, at least I don't think I am, but I just kind of like the font here, the way that the boldness of the lettering goes on those pieces. So pretty cool stuff. I love the color though of this coin. I love that steely color. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I'm Ben the Coin Geek. You can subscribe by clicking on the owl button in the corner and watch more videos on the right side of the screen. Thanks.